We made it all week together. We've been seeing you on Zoom. We've been seeing you at our Oli classes, at our burn classes, jumping in on some of our CrossFit classes. This has been like such a fun week, all of us back together.
All about creativity and just learning together. So
and some chat sessions after. Yeah. It's Red Shirt Friday, another great opportunity for us to flash those pictures and show that we are a giant unit. We honor on Red Shirt Friday everyone that has been deployed overseas, and
thanks for your service.
Yeah, we like to just pay attention to how hard everybody works. So thank you.
Yeah. How are those warm-ups going?
Yeah. Are you using them? They're in Wodify. They're attached to the workout. The warm-up is really a great way just to start getting that heart rate up, start moving your body, get ready for whatever you're going to do. So change it up if you see what you're about to do in the workout and you think the warm-up.
Do a burn class before. Reach out to us if you need new ideas. It's just about being creative and super important. Okay, so get that core temperature up, break a little sweat. Don't skip it.
Feel like you're tired, like, oh, I am warm.
We're alive. Alive.
Okay, today, guys,
more barbell.
Got an EMOM to start with. If you have a barbell, you're going to be doing one deadlift and one hang power clean. We're going to go over that movement right now. There are two separate movements today. So he starts with his deadlift. He's got bumpers on the side. He's at shin level. That bar traction's up his shins with his chest nice and high. And he stops at the top of that deadlift. Full deadlift. Now from here, he's going to reset himself to go into that hang power clean. With that power clean, remember, we get into that second position where we pull, hit that trigger point, that shrug and high elbows brings that bar as high as it can get, and then those fast elbows turn over, get right underneath it, stand it up. So they're two separate movements, and you're building in weight over the course of the 10-minute EMOM. One deadlift, one hang power clean. If you have to use a different object, just find what works for you. Find something that you can pick up. If it's really light for you, maybe you can do 3 on every minute. You're gonna still deadlift it up and then shrug it, catch it in that clean position and stand it up. There's lots of objects you could use. You could fill a bag with heavy things. Hopefully you have a ball or a kettlebell from us. Barbell. Okay, and the workout. Good old traditional CrossFit workout for you today. Fight Gone Bad. Fight Gone Bad's a great platform for kind of any type of workout because you're working real hard for a minute. There's really no built-in transition. You just go right into the next movement for five movements, and then you have a minute of rest, and then you go through that.
So it's a running clock. Remember, every minute you change movements. So that's just all you got to remember. On the minute, move to the next thing, and you're going through it 3 times.
And we'll go through each of those movements. So the first movement, you're doing a minute of wall balls. So if you have a sandball or a wall ball, and if you have garage space, if you don't have like a high enough target, you can either kind of tap it to the top of your sling, you can just throw it in the air and catch it, or you could turn it into a thruster. He's got a sandball, so more of a thruster. Could do it in the front of your garage maybe. So you're going through that for a minute of wall balls. And then when that minute's up, you're gonna switch into your minute of sumo deadlift high pull. So if you have a barbell, do you want to use a barbell first? If you use a barbell, sumo deadlift high pull is one we don't do real often. It's kind of a unique movement, but it's great for really showing that hip extension and then those really fast elbows pulling that bar up. So he starts at shin level, and then he uses that shrug and that quick hip extension, pulls it up, those elbows are nice and high and outside, finish position and back down to the ground. Really want to keep those hands close together and in the same place. I think that's one of the things that gets the most off of sumo is you grab it kind of wonky, and then the bar feels like it's fine. Very easy movement to transfer into a kettlebell, so it looks the same. Sumo deadlift high pull. Perfect. Okay, then we move on to minute 3. We've got box jumps or box step-ups. Can use whatever you have around to get up on. So if you're gonna jump up, remember that full extension at the top, and if you're gonna step up, we're still looking for full open hips at the top. You could also stack plates. Just remember whatever you're jumping on, whatever you've picked today, that it is a stable bottom surface, not gonna slide out from under you, and that the top is not going to crack. We've got push press. So if you've got your barbell, you're gonna go through push press. Remember, push press allows a little bit of leg movement, so you can get that quick cycle speed. He's gonna stand at full lock position upright, then he's gonna dip his legs just a little bit, and that explosive hip extension pops that bar right up overhead. Catch it on those shoulders. When you catch it, kind of catch it in that dip position, you're able to pop it right back up. Perfect. Finish position, remember we want those arms right alongside of that head. Last movement is rowing. If you do not have a rower at home, you're doing burpees. Burpees make us stronger. Burpees for a minute, all right? Standing up all the way at the top for a minute. And then you get a minute rest, and then you go through all of that 2 more times. Let's see, a couple options you have.
If you don't have a barbell on the push press, you can use your heavy ball, whatever you have.
Press it up overhead.
And here,
If
an odd
you have
object.
1 kettlebell or 1 dumbbell, then alternate maybe 30 seconds on one side and 30 seconds on the other side. Whatever you can lift up overhead for that cycle speed. I think that's about it for all of our options to switch. If you're gonna switch, you can also switch your wall ball to a thruster. That thruster could be holding it right in the center of you if you've got a dumbbell, and then you can thruster in that center position and press it over with both arms. Or you can do 1 arm on each side. Get creative. It's just a workout. You wanna get your cardio going.
So remember, you have that built-in rest every round. So get after it during your minutes of those movements. That's the idea.
For body armor today, last week I think we did 4x10 flutter kicks. This time we're doing 3 sets of 40 each time, so it's quite a bit more volume on those flutter kicks. Hands under the back usually makes most people feel comfortable. He's got his upper back up just a little bit, so he's working on that hollow position and then fluttering the legs back and forth. That's going to be combined with shoulder taps today. So we'll be in the plank position, pretending that there is something very important right here we don't want to fall off, and then he's going to alternate tapping his shoulders, so he's keeping himself flat. Whenever you're in this plank position, use the opportunity to think about that hollow position we create with our upper body so that we're not sinking down. We're pressing through the ground and active all the time with core. In your cool downs today, we've got nasal breathing again. Then you're gonna have seal push-ups and seal pose. You wanna show some seal push-ups? So seal pose is just hanging out in that upright position. Seal pose is seal push-ups is gonna just go through 10 reps of that. You've got a minute of child's pose and door stretch. So child's pose, really important today if you've been doing the deadlift for that low back. Door stretch, you can use that on the side of your garage or on any door that you go stand, looking for that 90-degree angle of the arm, and then twisting through the peg, kind of rotating your entire core, right? So you're not just moving at